Hello guys, this is a Roger Gamer 06 coming at you live. How's everyone doing today? Before I begin my today's review, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and hit that notification button so you won't miss a video. Alright guys, this is uh, really probably the last game in the Final Fantasy 7 compilation, and that is Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy 7. At Square Enix. Yes, this one's about fences. You play as him. There he is. Love the simple. Really cool. Great T for teen, of course. Here's the spine and the back. Very, very nice. You got Reeves. Remember him from Shinra? There's Kate Sith, Cloud, Tifa, Red 13, Yuffie, Sid, Barrett, and there's Fences. All these screenshots. Let's read the back. It said, Midgard died. Something survived. A mysterious organization has emerged from devastation of Meteorfall, and the enigmatic Vincent Valentine may be the only hope to save the shattered world. Set after the events in Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, this entirely new game features uh, familiar characters, blazing gunfighting action, and the latest chapter of the world's favorite storyline. So yeah, this takes place. To be exact, this takes place a year after Advent Children, so that means it takes place 3 years after the original game. Uh, this came out 2006, a few months after I graduated, actually. Uh, this isn't my first copy. This is actually my second copy. When I originally had it, it got stolen. I had it in storage. I was moving and something broke in, and this game was among the stolen. But I got another copy a while back on eBay. Great. I mean, it's a good condition, and you probably can't tell, but it's kind of shiny. I know for the reflection. I do apologize, but anyway. So yeah, this is the latest story of the Final Fantasy 7. Here's the disc. Really nice. Love the three-headed Cerberus symbol. And there's a booklet. Got all the characters. And the gameplay is like, I guess it's Crisis Core. It's a third person perspective. Uh, you just really it's a shooter game, but it does have RPG stuff in it. I can't remember if you level up exactly. I think you just level up your materia. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played this game. Here's the typical contents. Your controls and the main menu. As you guys can already tell, I'm a huge Final Fantasy 7 fan, so I like games like this and Crisis Core and the movie, Advent Children. Now, I've already did a review of those. I did the review of Advent Children Complete, which I think is a lot better than the original. I can't remember his name, but he's one of the boss fights you fight. It's called the name of the organization is called I think they're called Deep Ground, and he's one of the members. Their mission is they're targeting Fences, and they're also trying to resurrect a weapon called Omega to once again try to destroy the planet like Sephiroth did in the main game. So that's the gist of the story. Here you get the story of Final Fantasy 7 and prologue. Uh, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'll hold it up. If you guys want to pause it So you can read it for yourself. By all means, go ahead. Just pause it. I know the little blur. I'm trying to get a clear shot of this. There we go. Just pause it and you can read it for yourselves. I'll go ahead and read the character. It says Klaus Strife, of course, the main character in the main game, a mercenary formerly of Shinra Elite Soldier Unit, agreed to cooperate with Avalanche, an anti-Shinra group established by Barrett Wallace. However, Cloud could never have known that what awaited him on his journey, his lost past, and a cruel fate for the future. Many gathered around Cloud in this struggle. Tifa Lockhart, Cloud's childhood friend and the master of martial arts, Eris Gainsborough, a girl with the blood of the ages running through her veins who Cloud would never forget. Red 13, the last member of a race that lived alongside the planet and protected it with pride. Uh, Kate Sith, a fortune-telling robot whose true identity was Rave Tusti, a spy from Shinra. Yuffie, a young ninja gathering material to restore her homeland to its former glory. Sid Hywen, a renowned pilot destined to be the world's first astronaut. And Vincent Valentine, whose body was twisted by a mad Shimmer scientist and made to sleep for 30 years. And that's actually how you found Vincent in the main game. If you guys play, he was in that coffin. Like him and Yuffie, like I said, they were optional characters. Okay, here are other characters. Azul, that's his name. These right here on this side are the members of Deep Ground. You got Reeve, you got Yuffie. Uh, this is Reeve, the former head of Shinra's Urban Development Department. He is currently serving as the commissioner of the World Regenesis Organization (WRO), a group devoted to helping the planet recover from the It's a group to help the planet recover from the meteor fall tragedy and starting against those who would threaten the world again. Yuffie, a young ninja from the distant land of Wutai, 3 years ago she became entangled with Cloud and his companions during her search for materia. She is away from her homeland and has been somewhat forced into joining the WRO. She is in charge of espionage and intelligence gathering. Vincent Valentine, originally a gun-slinging member of the Turks, back in the days when Shinra Electric Power Company was known as Shinra Manufacturing, the mad scientist Hojo transformed his body into the apparition it is today. His long slumber in a coffin below Shinra Manor came to an end 3 years ago when he was awakened by Cloud and joined him on his quest. Shelk, I think it's how you pronounce her name. Although her appearance is that of a 10-year-old girl, Shelk is actually a member of the Svets. I can pronounce that. It's Tsviets, an elite deep ground unit. Her specialties include the ability to dive into virtual networks and wield two EM sabers in combat. She's working closely with Azul in the search for Vincent's whereabouts. Azul, the guy with the big Gatling gun, also a member of the Soviets. His appearance has earned him the title of Azul the Cerulean. His greatest love is battle, and his awe-inspiring power allows him to wield a tank's cannon as it were a toy. Then you got Rosso, that's her. Uh, a member of the Soviets whose body is stained crimson. She moves with the elegance and spread of a panther, or speed of a panther, I'm sorry, and can shoot airways from her hands. She is ferocious and unstable. Her dream is to see the world devoid of all human life. I figured some more characters. There's more characters, but it's not. They're not in this. Right here, you have like mission select stages, your health bar. Uh, Yeah, I just don't know if you level up or not. I know your materials level up like your magic, but I can't remember. I just can't remember. And here you have your item and your customization. I can't remember her name, but she's one of the characters. There's Kate Sith, and you can add stuff to your gun like frame, barrel. You can add scope, etc., like accessory to your gun to make it powerful. And that's one of the features I like about this game. You can actually customize your gun. It's really cool. Restart, how to save, how to quit, actions, melee attacks, how to jump. Oh, and you have limit breaks too. If you guys play the original Final Fantasy 7 game, if you're all familiar with Fence's limit break, how you transform into monsters, he does the same thing in this one. He turns to the wolf. It's really cool. He does more damage. So yeah, it does have limit break in this. And here's the artwork. There's Fence facing off the deep ground. You see the members. There's the wreckage of Midgard, the Shinra headquarters. I love this artwork. If I can find a poster of this, I'll definitely put it on my wall. And then you have your credits. I believe it's the same voice acting from like Crisis Core and Avid Children. I believe it's all the same voice, the same people. Yeah, I don't know if I can find it or not. Okay, here we are. Yeah, Steve Blum as Fence. Same thing as Avid Children. Uh, yeah, Wes and Nero, Azul, Brad Albert, Russell Yuffie as Mae Whitman, Sid Hyland, Chris Eggerly. Again, that's from Avid Children. Klaus Strauss, Steve Burton from Avid Children. Yeah, it's the same people. Yeah. And then you have a mobile. I never played it. It's called The Lost Episode. I think it ties into this main game, but I never played it. It's weird seeing the flip phone. That's weird. Yeah, it's to be the first to take a revolutionary step in mobile phone gaming. Two exciting modes: exploration and battle. Give the player the best that the RPG and action genre has to offer, and test network battles with other players. Familiar elements from Final Fantasy 7 include materia and limit breaks. That's really cool. And it's just like a limit warranty. So that's that. And I didn't mention this in my Crisis Core review, but there's no summons. You know how in Final Fantasy 7, how the red materia is a summon, but Crisis Core, you don't use them at all. I mean, you have materia, but none of them are summons. This is the exact same thing. There's no summon. Although I don't know about this one, but I know in Crisis Core you do fight summon. I know Bahamut was one of the boss fights, but yeah, and that's something I forgot to mention. But it's still a great game. This, I mean, in my opinion, this was an okay game. It's a fun story wise. It was really good. If you are a huge fan of Final Fantasy 7 and you like the expanded story and you have not played this, you gotta play it. If you love the game like Crisis Core, if you enjoyed Epic Children, you will love this for sure. Gameplay was okay, like I said. One of the few gameplay elements I did not like was, for example, like you'd be on a balcony or say a staircase, be a railing. For some reason, you can't jump over it. It's like an invisible wall. Like it was weird. Uh, and I think like Crisis Core, there's like chests you can loot and stuff. But again, it's great character. It's the exact same voice actors from Avid Children, so that's a plus right there. Uh, Great game, but between this and Crisis Core, I think I like Crisis Core better, and this will be my second favorite expanded game. But yeah, but don't let that get you down. Again, it's a great game. I recommend it for any Final Fantasy fans or Final Fantasy 7 fans. So yeah, and like I said, this is the last entry of the series before they remade it. But anyway, guys, that's today's review. I hope you like it, enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you haven't already. This is Richard Gamer 06, and I will see you guys later. Bye.